Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we are continuing our adventures of the Pale Beyond, starting on week 8. If you missed weeks 1 through 8, that's okay. It's on YouTube, although I had a heck of a time with YouTube processing. It took like 9 hours, which was unusual. But that's okay. So it's on YouTube, but I'll just give the smallest of recaps, which is I basically just went through the prologue, it felt like. I think the prologue was like up to week 7. So it's a lot of game. It's a lot of game. But the purpose is you're the first mate on the ship out into this expedition to find another ship that disappeared months ago. But there is clearly something else going on. The benefactor wants something out here that seems to be more than just finding the other ship. One of my theories was like it's like a really rich guy or maybe like a king or something, and his like daughter or son or some kind of very important person to them is on that other ship, and that they need to know what happened even if they didn't survive. Well, we didn't make it to the other ship. We got stuck in the ice, and our captain just pieced out with 4 other people and a bunch of supplies. We're stuck in the ice, so what does that even mean? I have no idea. But that's what happened after, I would say spoilers, but you're about to see this in 5 seconds here. After about week 7, the ship was finally crushed enough by the ice that we needed to jump out, and now we have made camp on the ice, and we're trying to survive until the next ship comes, which allegedly is at week 38. So we're only on week 8, so we've got a lot of surviving to do. Continue. Select a week to continue from. Oh, interesting. So here's we just started week 8. So we just finished week 7, but because what I've heard when I was doing a little bit of research, right, trying not to spoil or anything, the one thing that I did spoil for myself was in week 7, so we're past that anyways. But I did read that the game is so like punishingly difficult if you make like certain mistakes that they added this like branching save system so that you could go back to a specific week. Now, I made a comment to the good doctor that upset him so much I lost 15 loyalty. Usually loyalty is plus or minus 5. So part of me wants to just go back to week 7 and redo it. I'm going to live with my consequences here. But there is a potential we don't make it to the end of this game. Okay, here we go. I wasn't getting any sound before. Now we're getting a little sound. It's a little quiet. The doors are really open. So let's do a quick recap of where we're at with our crew. So, and what the game is. Now this might change, but this is a survival game. So as I understand it, the kind of day-to-day will be similar. We have our furnace, which requires energy to burn. And if we burn too little, people start to freeze. And if we burn more than is normal, people will unfreeze. It's like freeze tag. And down here at the bottom, you see our crew. We have 15 crew available for jobs. And we have people of various different colors. What do those colors mean? Well, this guy is freezing and wounded. So he goes to the medical tent because the medical tent will cure all things. This person's freezing. May or may not go to the medical tent. We'll see how this day plays out. And then we have, if you see down here, loyalty. A lot of people are loyal, not a lot of people, I think all the people are loyal to their leaders. And then we go over to the little leader cards, and we see this guy's loyal to himself. If I get him over that bar, I've done a really bad job talking to him. This guy, I need a lot of loyalty for him to like me. He's loyal to the old captain who abandoned us, so I'm not exactly sure why. His brother I got finally loyal to me. Templeton, who is here from the... he's the head of the science officers, but he's also here from like the benefactor, whoever put this expedition together. And we got some loyal to me. Just barely. I just lost 15 loyalty, which is probably... I was up at the max. This is the doctor. He's really upset. This is the kennel lady. I really want her on my side. And the scout, he's on my side. So essentially, week to week, as far as I know... Now, it's been changing because, like I said, I was kind of in the prologue. The week to week is assign people to jobs and try to survive. So I need to heal these freezing people before it turns into frostbite. I also need to feed these people. So if you look, I'm at 7 out of 100 food. Now, the way they calculate the food is per person. So the minimum is like 25 food a day. Well, it's a week. Which, again, that I don't understand. When the game started, it was like, we have enough provisions to last 6 months. But like, the day one was like 50% of your food. Yeah, anyways, that's annoying. So, I need to send people out on expeditions to explore, to do science, to hunt for food. And I think hunting for food is probably the most important part in hindsight. And then I need to assign people to... Actually, I don't know what I need to assign people to do yet. This is my first week out on the ice. Can I assign people to work the boiler? Oh, I can ask engineers to raise the heat, which will task people to the job, but it won't, and that won't require more fuel then. So, I'm okay on fuel, but here we go. This is the problem with the food. We have a bunch of spoiled rations. Yeah, we just have so many spoiled rations that it's like, oh, if I throw an elephant seal in to the furnace, I get energy and I cure freezing? That's funny, but it's also food. So, yeah, when you're cooking up animals, you need to determine which one's which. And when you send somebody out against large game, you actually guarantee get an injury. So that's fun. So there's also the request tent, which people make requests of me daily. There you go. Sounds like the TV show The Terror. I actually don't know that one. So first things first, we're going to enter the kennels, and we're going to pet the dog. Yeah, we're going to pet the doggies. I can feed fish to the dogs, but I don't have any fish. I don't even know where you get fish. So I guess we'll find out. So if I want to zoom out, you can zoom out in this game. This is it. We're stuck in ice. As the year goes on, we probably will start breaking out of that ice. So ultimately what I want to do is assign people to the jobs that will keep us alive. Either collecting resources and or literally curing themselves. But before I do that, I want to go to the request tent, because this is when a lot of the decisions are made. Oh boy. This is new. I got, I think, everything off the ship that I needed to, and the way they... Oh! So you have 1 week to get stuff off the ship. Okay, pro tip, everybody. Get stuff off the ship early in the game, which I did. I actually didn't know this was going to happen. Wow. I guess that makes sense. It, like, started to sink a week ago. She's gone. Oh, heads hang low among the crew. Oh, no! Oh, no! Well, shoot. If everybody's demoralized, that... As far as I know, I can heal 1 demoralized person a week. But I have to use them, so they're not working other jobs. Like, that's the problem with all these people being sick, is curing them means they're not doing other stuff. Okay, to the request tent. Let's take requests. Alright, let's talk to Junior. He's the one that likes us. Shaw, I don't suppose you've been keeping track of the days. Yes. I mean, we're on week 8. Well, you'd be pleased to know that today is Imbolg. I'm not aware of such an occasion. Not surprised you wouldn't recognize it. To us, it's a major holiday. Don't expect a day off. No, Imbolg offer comes with a traditional feast. I thought I might be good to hold one for the sailors' sake. Nice idea, but we can't spare a ration. There are no holidays on the ice. Treat them to a feast. So that's going to give us minus 25 food. It's not letting me do it! I have the food, but it's not letting me do it right now. No, I didn't want to say that! You know what? You know what? Here we go. I'm gonna do this. Select a week to continue. Watch this. This is such a petty thing, but I wanted to see how the load system worked anyways. So here we go. Boom. Boom. That's how you rewind time. Ah! I'm not going back. I won't do that again. I just wanted to see what that was like. So, actually, let's do that and cure some freezing. So here's the problem with... I have a bunch of spoiled food. The spoiled food causes malnourishment. So, not yet. Not yet, game. Although I do have this, like, what is this thing I have? I have spice. I just wanted an excuse to use that time, so now I'm glad I did. So once per week, feed the hoosh and gain 3 food for each malnourished or scurvy player. Alright, well, if I cause a malnourished, does that... Alright. Somebody's malnourished. And I gain 3 food to aid use for the spice crate. Okay. So I got 1 person malnourished in order to feed... Well, that sucked. Boom! Redo! Alright, now I'm actually starting to feel bad, but I kind of did it as a little bit of a joke, but... I had the food. Oh well. I was hoping the guy who's already wounded and demoralized and frostbitten, I was hoping he would get malnourished. Because I'm going to send him to the medical tent, and as far as I know, the medical tent cures every ailment. I haven't really got to test it very much, because I've actually been doing really good with my crew. Is it random who's demoralized? No, those are the same people. Okay. That was rough. So, we are going to take the request again, and we're going to do the thing I wanted to do, but, like, we're full on, like, cheating now by reloading it, but whatever. They added that option to the game. You know, before I would do games on stream, I was totally that guy who would be like, pickpocket, didn't work, reload. Pickpocket, didn't work, reload. What I realized, though, as I started streaming, that it's kind of more fun to stick with your decisions. But, not this one. Not this one. This shirt makes me itchy, by the way. Don't expect the day off, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna lose some loyalty with that guy, but I don't care. So, this puts us up at, like, max, morality, which means we can go a little, like, lower on the food this time. So that's partially why I'm doing it. I wish I got loyalty with the crew. Well, you got another request? I was investigating the tin food we picked up from the Temperance. Yes, most of it's bad. Oh! A crate of spoiled rations. Great. Tins were spoiled in the flooding. Are you serious? We can't afford to be too selective. It may not be pleasant, but if it can be eaten without poisoning the crew, it may still serve. Okay. Hard to tell there. It's certain to taste like death, but it still may be edible. Yeah, I know I just fed the crew spoiled tins, but I'm not super excited about that. Food is food, but I'm not sure it's worth the risk. What do you think? So a malnourished status effect will become the severe status effect scurvy after a week unless cured. And then another person. Surely it can't be. Too bad. Not worth the risk. I have no intention of poisoning my crew. Yeah! Now, I literally just did do the thing that I'm saying that I'm not doing, but I just wanted to gain the loyalty. 1 tin of peaches. Isn't worth risk of poisoning. Well, oops. I'm not going to reload and not poison them. Captain, take a look at this. This is the engineer guy that hates me. This is the reporter guy. Before the ship sank, I was checking the cabins of, well, the missing crew. Seems they left behind a good amount of their belongings. Oh, okay. Not belongings like rations, but like a good few books and the like. No use for them now. I'd put them at the top of our list to burn for fuel. I'd put them at the bottom of our list to burn to fuel, but I mean, if it's a matter of survival, we're burning the furniture. We can't do that. Yes, we can. We are in need of as much fuel as we can find, Belfort. You'll need to find a reason to preserve them. They aren't simply novels the missing crew brought with them for leisure. They left their journals behind, their diaries, logs of their life in the ship before. This can't be. Captain, I request that I hold on to these journals and use for my report, and I think the rest of the crew would appreciate their stories being preserved. I mean, the game's gonna give me two choices: burn the books or have her keep them. In reality, what I'd say is, like, if we have to burn them, we have to burn them. Like, if we will die without them, but no, they're not top of the list to burn. They're bottom of the list to burn. Let's burn the coal first. We have some. So let's see what option it gives us. Alright, we need the fuel. Now, I need this guy on my side. This is the engineer guy, and he hates me, so that's why I'm picking that one. 15 loyalty! Ouch. Unless you have an alternative. I know, but my report. It's gonna keep us from freezing to death, is it? Right, I understand. She doesn't understand. We lost 15 loyalty. Man, I'll call it mid-game decisions are really, really quite harsh. Call the crew for dinner. Build dog loos. I said I was going to do that before, so now I can? Okay. Yeah, who's gonna build the dog loos? Okay, we want to build the dog loos because we want to keep the dogs in good shape, but there's other things that we absolutely have to do. We have enough food to survive. Let's go to the medical tent. Is there a medical tent? That's a serious question. Is there a medical tent? Oh, okay. This is the medical tent and the photographer lady. Okay. Yep, med bay. So, this guy who's freezing and wounded? Absolutely. Demoralized. Is there anybody else wounded? This guy's double demoralized? What does that even mean? I don't know what happens if you get too demoralized. I know what happens if you get other things. We got a freezing and a malnourished. Ah. Alright, so, because this guy is demoralized and malnourished, okay, they will be cured of all status effects. That's got to include demoralized, right? Okay, so I'm losing the scientist right there just to do this. Ugh. Man, I thought I would love another med bay. Okay. And then this lady, assign a crew for interview. When you interview people, they lose their demoralized status. Where was the double demoralized guy? Is it this guy? Double demoralized. Alright. But everybody I assign here are people that don't have jobs. This is one less expedition I can send out. So this is going to be a rough week, but I'm going to call this my kind of rebuilding week. That's what this is. This is my rebuilding week. I've got those people. I'm going to get people on the people assigned to build the dog loos. Do I need 3? Oh, I need 3. All right, I'm sending the scientist. Oh, I can't warm everybody up because the engineer. I need both engineers. So let me just assign this guy then. Whew, okay, this is rough. All we have left are scouts and sailors. And, yep, here we go. Let's send them out. So we're going to have to send somebody hunting, but I think we have enough research now to do this? Find the elephant seal migration path? Or which one? What? Okay. Okay, so... And then this one takes 16 research. I don't know, like, what... I don't actually know what this means or how this helps us, but we had to, like, get research to unlock it. So, yeah. So I kind of feel like these things matter. Like, we're gonna get like more food from them, or like just automatically, or does it give us more options to hunt? Because we're 4 away from here. So can we get 4 research? Oh yeah, you get the. Oh, sorry. I'm now just remembering this. You get the amount of research based on how many scientists you send, and all my scientists are in the med bay are sick, so we're not doing any science research today. We're gonna send. So we. Should I just do the one that's the most, right? Or should I? All right, we're going to do the one that's most. Hunt the migrating crab-eater seals. Then he says, if you see the direction, maybe you'll know which way to go for something. Maybe that's it. Like, I kind of feel like this, like, means something, so let's do it. Assign any amount of crew to gain that many animal resources. Okay. That's the standard process. You know, we're going crazy. We're sending everybody. Okay. I don't know how that's different than hunting over here. Like, because we can hunt here too. But I don't know. I mean, we're almost out of people, so before I send everybody out on expedition, is there a way to work people getting fuel? I don't know how we get fuel. Oh, I do know how we get fuel. The animals. They are both food and fuel going forward. Oh, that means hunting is more important than ever. Oh, okay. Okay, now I got it. Okay, that's why I have crew member left over still. So we do need to upgrade the dogs. We made the right decision there. Absolutely need to upgrade the dogs. Let's... Alright, yeah, let's max out our hunting parties first. There we go. I really wish when I was collecting resources, I wish I had grabbed the... Oh, this is small animal killed at each location. So I need... Ooh. So actually the problem is I need a more variety of hunting sources. Okay, let's scout. I need some small animals and some big animals. Medium animals are actually the worst for me. Okay, scout. Aha! There we go. Okay, so this is big game, so they're going to come back wounded. I don't care, because we get +1 elephant seal for having the gun. Actually, is there like an efficiency? Because we get the +1 anyways, do we just send one person? But no, because we'll run out of dogs. Yeah, we'll run out of dogs. But, sorry, there's an efficiency here because, yeah. No, I can't. You have to send 2 people. Doesn't matter. That makes more sense. Okay, so that person's going to come back injured. So the key is just to not have more than 1 injured person. So we have 3 more dogs, which means we can send 1 more crew. Boom. And now I don't normally send the scouts on hunting expeditions. I send them on scouting expeditions, but we are out of dogs. So, there we go. Yeah, this is weird. Like, was it... Are these just, like... I'll find out, but it's, part of me is like... Are these just for, like, emergencies? these extra bonus animals down there? Okay, now we feed the crew. We have no available people, so if there's some event that's like... Send a sailor to save this other person. Okay, I can't. The crew have their meal. The crew returned to the post. Despite the time, it's still being bright outside. Yeah. They keep saying that. Like it means something. Okay, so now, the way the pattern goes, now we talk to people. And we try to say the right thing so they don't hate us. In the tent, you have to make decisions. Out here, you just have to say the right thing. One of Templeton's team tried to talk to me while I was working. Going on about their spouse or something. Ended up telling them, I think they got the message. Oops. Pithy. Oh! You get 1 and still PG-13. You have full permission to do so any time. Alright, I'll say that. I think he'll like that. Yeah, I just say stuff that I think he likes. Didn't need permission, but I understand. Alright, whatever. Templeton? Ah, it's been quite some time since we met. No, we talk every week. Oh, when we first met. I knew you were well suited for the role. Did you not have say in the crew? I'm simply a representative of our benefactor. Even now, my team was beyond my control. I really hope he tells us who his benefactor is. I did not disagree with the selection, however. This is at least a relief. Oh, okay. I didn't gain or lose any loyalty, that's fine. At the kennels, you spot a pair of dogs engaged in aggressive conflict. Teeth bared and snarled, the 2 creatures snap at each other. Cordella's nowhere to be seen. What do you mean she's nowhere to be seen? She's always there. Oh, I am not gonna, like, no way. I'm gonna find her. She's gonna be so mad if I do anything with her dogs. Because sometimes also, like, it could look aggressive, but maybe they're playing, like, I don't know dogs. I mean, this character doesn't know dogs. So, I should grab her. You find her brewing her broth. Back. She quickly returns to the kennels. Simply shakes her head and turns to you. This is nothing to be concerned with. At times, dogs will go for the throat. See, that's what I just said. They will fight for dominance, but these dogs are merely putting on a show for the others. A simple feed and they'll stop. Regardless, thank you for informing me. Okay, good, I did the right thing. Woo, we need all the loyalty we can get. This guy loves us. Although, like, I just tell him to do his job, and he's like, oh, thank you, I'm loyal to you. This is rather morbid, but our last conversation had me wondering about those children of mine. Specifically, I wonder if I'll see them again. It's not something you should imagine, I know, but that threat always exists on these expeditions. I signed on knowing that. Are you close? Not at all. Not as close as I should be. Even the youngest is grown now. My time to be a parent came and went. I chose the ice. I guess I said the right thing. Let's pet the dogs, obviously. Pat his back. Ruffle his fur. And rub his belly. And now, let's listen. You got equal 5 loyalty. Artwork is beautiful. It's a nice game, yeah. Hello. Oh, hello. Do you need something? This tent is so tiny, and I'm in here, like, eavesdropping. When did you become a doctor? Oh, that was quite recent. I'm young into this line of work. Do you think I could be a doctor? Well, if you study, yes. Can I have one of ye books? Of course. The doctor hands him a small book. Runt leaves. Oh, well, that's nice. Okay, we lost 5 loyalty last week with this, or 15 loyalty last week with this doctor. And he's liked us this whole time, so we really screwed that up. So let's see if I can do better. I've been thinking all day about my mother, my father, my sister. It never quite struck me. There's a chance I'll never see them again, isn't there? Oh boy, we got some things settling into the crew. No, it's okay to be worried. Consider it motivation. We'll get back home, I promise. I actually don't know which one. Let's try this one. Alright, I got 5 loyalty, and now he's back on my side. But that might not have been the right thing. I don't know. Maybe the other one would have been better. Alright, let's talk to this lady. I don't really like her, to be honest. On evenings like this, my good friend Caroline would often play chess by the fireside. Oh, it makes me wish I had brought it on board with me. Would have made for some light entertainment. A shame you didn't. I would have enjoyed the game myself. I'm just saying that. What I really want her to do is be able to interview more than one person in a day, and then that would help with the crew being so demoralized. Okay. Perhaps Mr. Templeton has brought something along. Oh, a jigsaw puzzle. Okay. So I've talked to everybody. I've done everything. Everybody is assigned. Let's call it a day. Whew. And, oh, shoot. I forgot to... Oh, wow. We're going to be, like, out of food by the end. Okay. So we have... Normal ration. A crew member will be cured of their malnourishment. Normal fuel rations. A crew member will be cured by their... will be cured of freezing. So if I go down to 1 rations, just as how it works. Instead of 1 person being cured, 1 person will become malnourished. And if I go all the way down, I start losing loyalty and multiple people lose it. So then we go to fuel rations. Like I have such high, like down here, this is kind of like morale. I have such high morale now. I wouldn't mind going down on the fuel rations. But the problem is I already have multiple people freezing. So can I go down on the food rations? Do I have anybody malnourished? I think I have 1 person malnourished, but isn't he going to be cured? All right, we're going down on the food rations 1, just because I have so much like loyalty with the crew that I kind of want to use. I want to spend it like a resource, and then next week we'll get all these hunt stuff in, and hopefully I'll be able to do that. Wow, yeah, people become freezing out on the actually out working. That's not good. Did one of the guys... Oh, good. One of the guys that got injured is also a guy that's freezing. I say, oh, good. But that means I can send him to the doctor. All right. The guy that was double demoralized is no longer demoralized. We have a new person demoralized. Oh, no, that's right. I lose 5 decorum at the end of the day for everybody that's demoralized. Okay, frostbite means they're going to die next week, so I need to take care of that frostbite. Whew. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have let people freeze. Yeah. Turns out I didn't have as much decorum as I thought. Okay, let's listen in. Well, the crew seems to be adapting nicely. They're getting on with their jobs like clockwork. Feels like we're back on the open ocean again. They know we're in for the long haul. Well, I'll see to they keep up the good work. And you see to they have entertained until the work is done. Whatever, this guy plays... These guys are not friends. You're short on words, aren't you? Prefer to talk through your music, eh? A sailor with the heart of a poet. Sure. You see Hammond, hard at work on the boiler. Is there a problem? No. Force of habit. Don't need me asleep at the post. You need something, Captain? Nope, just checking in. You don't need to. If there are any problems, you'll know. I know what I'm doing. That's what you're wondering. If you don't need anything, I'm getting back to work. Okay, so he's like falling asleep or something? Is that what we're implying? Oh, do we have kennels now? She should be really happy with us. We have our share... we have had our share during the hunting season, but it appears to be winding down. I wouldn't put faith in there being an abundance of game in the coming weeks. Oh, good to know. That was the abundance of game out there? And we gotta pet the dogs. So we built dog loos. Do we get any additional benefit from that? I currently see no benefit from that. Listen in. I tried to separate developing equipment from your tool as the best I could while setting up. Why wouldn't we want for them to be mixed? We wouldn't want for them to be mixed up with food. Wow, I can't read today. That's okay. It's on the screen, so hopefully you saw it. It's quite alright. I hope my work doesn't distract from your own. Well, we'll just have to make do. I suppose if the tent is the chief of our worries, we should consider ourselves lucky, right? Yes, I suppose so. Do you prefer to go by Dr. Nutley or just Nutley? Ah, well, I still think of Nutley as my father's name, mainly. I see. Perhaps you prefer Arthur, then. Arthur is also my father's name. How unfortunate. For now, I'll just stick with Doctor. Is that okay? Of course. Alright, these two kids, they're so fun. We love them. Just kidding. Stop your bickering. Okay, so how's my crew? This is the first time anyone's ever had frostbite, so we absolutely have to take care of that. We've got frostbite. This guy's wounded and freezing. So I think we're actually okay. There's freezing. Alright, let me do the request, because potentially the request could, like, either make somebody more freezing or it can make somebody less freezing. We're going to do the request. Then my plan right now, before the request, is put one person in the medical tent, then raise the heat, which is going to cure... I think it cures all the frostbites, I think. But that's going to take 2 people, 2 engineers off there. Well, we'll see. I'll mess around with it. We'll see. Alright, take requests. Alright, a junior's back. And his brother. Ah, got a matter we need to settle with you. I don't see the problem here. Tucker was going through his personal belongings on the ship and we found this. A tin of treats, biscuits, confectionaries, quite a lot. And now... Ah. Now I was hardly hiding them away. Okay. They're just my own private selection, a gift from my grandmother before the expedition baked them herself. I understand you see these as your personal effects. And that was true to a point, but as it stands, food is food, and we need all we can get. You cannot reasonably hoard for yourself. They're hardly filling, they're just some biscuits. They're filling enough. Listen, now's not the time to keep something like that to yourself. Hold on to them, Tucker, but don't waste them. We could use them in a pinch. You know, ultimately, I have to pick this one because I want Junior to like me. But I think that might be the answer. Like, hold on to them for now, but we'll see. Alright. We got a crate of tinned food. Oh, good. It's not messed up. I understand in times like these. Okay, well, I didn't lose loyalty with anybody. I didn't gain loyalty, so that's fine. Captain. Thank you for building some proper shelter for the dogs. No problem. 10 loyalty. Yes. While the dogs are an important factor in this expedition, I'm certain you and your kennel will repay us in kind. You need not worry about that, Mr. Templeton. Yeah, no, I agree. The dogs are literally absolutely required to our survival. There's no way around that. Anything for the dogs. Oh, look, the little dogloos are represented here. Okay. And they will be fine. Snow dogs, out like that, I think they will be fine. Okay. So we got one malnourished. Okay, let's go. Oh, because of my spice, I will actually cure the one malnourished right now. So, you know what? This might be a little controversial here, but I'm going to actually... Yeah, I'm going to actually use the real food first, because it has no furnace value, where the animal meat actually has both. So, yeah. That's my theory. And then I've got, you know what? We'll do these little meats. Yeah, we'll do these little meats. 64. That was pretty good. Actually, are we like seriously actually doing okay on food? I gained 3 food from your spice crate. Oh, shoot. I maxed out. I could have been more efficient. That's okay. So, I just noticed this. If I feed this guy, it cures 1 freezing. But, I don't actually want to cure freezing, because I only have 1 person that's freezing. Oh, no. Frostbite. Yes. No, I do want to cure freezing. This person has frostbite. They have to go in there. Or no, maybe they don't have to go in there. Okay, we haven't decided yet. Okay, we haven't decided yet. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, let's go back to here. I mean, we're losing crew, but... Okay, so feed the furnace. Boom. And then I'll throw in some coal. Again, the coal has no value to food, so that seems like use that first, right? Sure, let's max it up. No, well, I don't want to lose efficiency. 55, yeah, okay, 55. Okay, so I healed 1 freezing. Okay. So now what do we got? We've got a frostbite. We've got a wounded. The wounded goes in the medical tent no matter what. Because he's literally unusable. We've got a malnourished. I thought I cured a malnourished. With my food. Did I not cure a malnourished? That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Where was the person with frostbite? Wait, okay, yes, frostbite is worse than freezing. Okay, so medbay, and medbay. And then that's it? No, we've got 2 freezings. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. And this will cure the crew of freezing. Nice. Okay, so I can cure 2 freezing. I don't have to use more fuel, but that's less crew I now have to go out hunting. I probably actually shouldn't have done that. In hindsight. That's okay. I have made a mistake. That's okay. Medbay. Someday the scientists will cook up comforts, but not today. Oh, maybe... No, I can? I can do this? Okay, that means I'm not doing research. But I could assign 3 to instantly gain... It says assign 3 scientists to instantly gain medical comforts, but I can only do 2. Did I just, like, hack the game? Because the other scientist is there in the sickbay? Alright. Alright, we are very low on people. So everybody else is now on the hunt. Okay, so what happened now that... Oh, yeah, see, that was it. That was it. So I think what this means is I don't necessarily gain any, like, additional bonuses. I think this is just a place to hunt. Like, an option. Like when you start running out of food elsewhere. That's what I think this means. Alright, let's send out the malnourished guy. But I do get the plus 1 because they're a small game. Sure. Send to everybody. Do I want to send that many people out on small game? Let's do it. But I don't use the research. I don't lose it, rather. Alright, I'm actually doing okay on food. So, maybe we just send out a scout. There we go. Yay! I want some fish to feed the dogs. So I'm picking some weird choices here. Yeah, because fish doesn't seem like... I bet fish is not that much food, but we want to keep the dogs happy. Is this it? Oh, almost. Do I want to send that many people out to get fish? Oh, I'm gonna do it because I just want to keep the dogs happy. Oh, is that weird? Alright, we can send out one more scout crew. We can send out one more scout or one more hunt. Let's do a hunt. But let's double check. Is this it for hunting? Alright, we're sending out our scouts on a hunt. Is that everybody? Literally everybody. We're sending our scouts on a hunt and not a scout. Was this all a horrible decision? We'll find out together. Okay. We took request. We assigned everybody. Mealtime. We're doing okay on the hunt stuff so far. But we are running out of things to hunt. So, I guess tomorrow is going to be heavy scout day. Because if you think we got to get 50, which means we need like 10 seals a week. Yes, yes, the light's still bright outside. Now we go around and talk to everybody and try to gain loyalty. Good evening, Captain. Will this take long? The dogs feel rested. However, I just like leaving them alone. Train them well. You're overprotective. Do you just like leaving the dogs or just like joining the crew? Okay, well, let's not be... I don't like any of these. I'd be like, okay, sounds good. See you later. Like, what? You train them well. 5 loyalty. Ooh, that's hot. Alright, well, that was easy. Oh, this guy I always say the wrong thing to, and he's the one who hates us the most. He's the hardest one to gain loyalty. He stares at you before nodding into his sleeping bag. Oh. I was hoping I could get some loyalty. You're not married, are you, Shah? Take it from me. If you ever found yourself wedded, it's not as easy as it looks. What brought this on? Late evening, the ice grants you quite a lot to look back on. And I've had a long life to look on, Shaw. Okay. All these people are just telling me things. They're not even asking me questions. Here we go. Eavesdropping. Barely any taste of these freaking cigs. Oh, maybe he's COVID. Mentioned before, what brand are they anyways? Pretend. Same group who owns the beaches. At least there's plenty of it. I'd rather there wasn't. You'd rather be craving all this time? Suppose not. Just, what do they know about tobacco? Fair point. Okay, weird. Let's try to gain a little loyalty from the doctor. I should probably finish cleaning my equipment. Oh, shoot. I forgot to assign somebody to her to be less demoralized. Well, I don't know what that does, ultimately, if they get demoralized for too long. But, yeah, I have, like, 2 people demoralized, so I might have just... Somebody might be dead because of me right now, is what I'm saying. Good to see you don't hide away from the crew, Shaw. You didn't seem the type when I first saw you. Call it a pleasant surprise. I'm sure I have more in common with you than the usual, colonial sort. I'd like to know more about the crew. -5 loyalty. Perfect. I said the wrong thing again. Alright, let's see if I can mess things up with Hammond. I was trying to be nice, but then he's like... Kiss ass. We work with a lot of captains of time. Half of them don't know their butt from their elbows. You're different than most of them. Better or worse? Different. We'll see, won't we? Alright, that's fair. Alright, I don't even want to talk to Templeton. Reading, Mr. Templeton? Yes, it's difficult to find light. Do those your age still read? Well, I haven't read chilling horrors like yourself. Is that a collection? It's a good read, nonetheless. Alright, let's call it a day. Oh, yeah, no, talk to him. Failed that conversation. Okay. Okay, eat. Alright, week 10. Whew. Okay, we don't have anybody malnourished, right? Or no, we do. We have 1 person malnourished out on the crew. So I think we lose 2 food this week because I don't want them to become... Yeah, I don't want them to become... what do you call it? Have scurvy. So that is what it is. Well, actually, I do have a way to cure scurvy. No, well, 1 week cure, 1 week cause. All right, so that's fine. And then 1 crew member be cured of freezing. We actually don't have anybody freezing right now. We're amazing. So, you know what? Because we have so many people that are demoralized, I'm gonna not do that. Oh, but it seems like such a waste because I'm going to lose 10 demoralization. You know what? I'm going to do that and I'm going to save the fuel. I'm going to save the fuel. We got some penguin. We got some fish. We've got somebody freezing. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. People go freezing out on the sled. I should have thought of that. Yeah, I keep forgetting that people go freezing out there, so I don't need to make somebody more freezing. Oh, no longer demoralized. So I think people come out of their demoralized state on their own. That's good, but you lose five like morale, decorum every week. So that's why you wouldn't want people to. That's why you wouldn't want people to stay demoralized for too long. Okay, now I'm getting it. Yeah, our crew is actually doing great. We have 3 people that are freezing, and that's it. You know, it's not the best. So if I assign if I had 3 engineers, I could assign 3 engineers, and then all 3 of those people would be out of freezing. So I need another engineer, basically. But I don't think there's no way to get another engineer. Okay, week 10. Okay, anything I can click on? Let's check our resources, because I feel like that was some good hunting. Okay, so penguin are good for food, not so much fuel. I feel like if you're doing things right, you can get fuel and food from these things, but whatever. Yeah, one of those cures of freezing. So I could just cure freezing. Tinned lemons, I can cure scurvy. So somebody goes malnourished and then scurvy, so I could do that. Medical comfort instantly cures 1 crew member of everything, so might need that. And then what does the fish do? Oh, look, the fish causes malnourishment. I don't want to say that's a good thing, but that also means that I can use it with the fish, or with the dogs. So, did you see this? Dogs need to be spent before you can replenish them. So the fish allows me to deploy dogs and then feed them and then get that many more dogs back? Is that how I'm understanding that? We'll see. It's 3 dogs per most expeditions, though, so that's probably not going to be that useful. Yeah, OG Joker got his account back. I know. Can I transfer my sub? Okay, so yeah, let's go to the request tent. We're actually, you know, we're doing okay. I realize this is the kind of game that you've instantly cursed yourself. Ah, Stanberry, how can I help you? Arf, yes? Please do not bother the captain. Apologies, Shaw. No doubt Stanberry smelled the scent of the latest catch on you. The latest catch? Some fish were added to the stores, I take it. Yes, okay, good. She's going to explain this. Stanberry has quite the taste for it. Are you suggesting we feed it to the dogs? Well, the dogs have to eat something. I mean, like, yes, we have to feed the dogs, stupid Templeton. And the dogs are the only way we're hunting, so maybe we should feed the dogs first. Just saying. I assure you, they have enough to eat, though. I'm certain the pack would enjoy that, but we can't allow them to grow spoiled. Come, Stanberry. Odd creatures. They're not odd creatures, they're dogs. And so far, they've acted like very good boys. Days are getting darker, Captain. Crew's been asking about using more oil to fuel the lamps. I told them to piss off, but I figured I should ask you. Lamplight is not an unreasonable request. The oil's for the boiler. It's more important than making dinner brighter. Also makes it easier to work, Mr. Hammond. Well, it's the captain's decisions. Oh, man. I'm actually a little torn on this because we've got some daylight, and, like, can we eat dinner around the boiler? Like, you know, like, how do we make this work? We want to use as little as possible. How much do we use? As little as possible. So I don't know. I wish it would tell you. Oh, minus 20? I can give them the fuel they want, or I can give them the fuel they want and be a jerk. They'll have to make do with what they have. The furnace comes first. Alright. I'm gonna give it to them, but I think this is probably the wrong choice, but I'm really low on moral. 5 loyalty, pledge 10 decorum. Ugh. We better be able to spare it, Captain. Yeah, I needed the decorum. Captain Templeton, I won't keep you both too long. After dinner, we should have a discussion about a future direction of this crew. I suppose we consider moving the camp closer to the direction of the rescue. Indeed. As for when we should be, well, we'll talk later. Very well. That was it? I guess we're going to have a discussion after dinner. Okay, assign everybody, then dinner. Nobody needs to... Let's see. Nobody needs to... go out... Yeah, I'm thinking nobody needs to be in the medical tent for either demoralization or wounding, so... Yeah, let's... Yeah, I think we're actually okay. Alright, feed the furnace. We're going to feed him one elephant seal because that's going to cure freezing. And then we're going to burn some coal. Right, that'll be 55. Right. And then we ask the crew to raise the heat. Drop in 2 engineers. And now we don't have people freezing. Okay. And now everybody else goes out on the ice, right? We need 4 more research, so we can't do that. So let's assign research. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. We got 3 research. Oh, that's right. We get decorum for doing research, too. Nice. Now, unfortunately, that only gives us 19, so we still can't do that, but that's okay. For sure, we are hunting this. It's a father-son team. So for sure. Okay, now we scout close by. I was hoping to get some more hunting. That's okay. We do another scout. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, what I'm realizing... Hold on. What I'm realizing is... The food, the hunts, don't replenish. So when you send somebody on a hunt, I think you're supposed to, like, do max hunt. Because you're not going to get any more. So I want to send 4 people out. I have 5. So that's okay. 1 is a scout, so I also could do a scout. But I need 1 more dog. So let's test. This is the first time we get to test this. Can I feed 1 fish? I don't know how many fish I just fed because it didn't give me an option. I think I fed 2 fish because I think I had 4. No, I had 3. Okay, so now I have 2 dogs available. I don't actually need 2 dogs. I need 3 dogs. So that's a little unfortunate, but we're going to max this out. Yeah, we're going to max this out. Who is the other person available? I know we have a scout, but what am I missing? This is 3. This is 3. This is 4. I want to save him. Am I... It says we have 5 available people. Who are the 5? 1, 2, 3, 4? Wait, what? Did I just... I just literally visually could not see that. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we have 1 dog left, and since the fish gives me 2 dogs, and I have a scout, yes, let's be maximally efficient. Okay, this is like... we're kind of pushing it, but we're also out of hunting zones. So I need to scout more. So we're going to send out 1 more scout. Whew, okay, we have a hunt for next week. So next week is going to be scouting and hunting. Let's go. Nope, that's the wrong button. Let's go. Okay, that is a busy week. Time for dinner, and then we wrap it up. Whew. Oh, shoot, I actually don't have that much food left. Oh, well. I should be good doing rations this week. Despite the time, it's still bright outside. Yeah, that's why you didn't need the fuel. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, let's talk. Oh, yes, that's right. He wished to speak to us. Have you noticed anything about the ground beneath our feet, Captain? Yes, it's cracking. That's a good point. It's not about to give away, is it? Not immediately, no. We're looking at the early stages of ice breaking apart. If we don't want to join dear old Temperance, that's the ship, we'll need to get moving within another week. Is that so? If we start packing tomorrow, we'll be safe to move at the beginning of next week. Any longer than that, and we'll be dipping our toes in water. Well, it's inevitable. We should be constant movement. Okay, get the word out. We live in a week. We can't risk what lies beyond this camp. We stay here. No, don't stay here. The ice is breaking apart. Get out of here. Get the word out. We leave in a week. I mean, it's probably not the, like, most ideal situation to pack up and move, but... I mean, it gives us something to do. To stay is death. Yeah, everybody's gonna know that. Why would you stay there? I don't know why that's an option, other than this game is giving you options for game overs. Basically. Because here, look at this. Look at this, Batman. You can actually go back in time. Also, welcome to the show, Batman. You can go back in time and see, like... There you go. So, this is essentially where we're at, which was just water, like, 2 months ago. And so, like, as you follow the pattern, it's like, yeah, maybe we should get out of here. Oops, wrong button. I have no idea why anybody would stay, but I guess the game's giving you options for game overs. We'll have to move camp within the coming week. Yes, yes, yes. Aye. Well, it's good. We're in a pretty good position. We have no injured crew members. We have no frostbite or malnourished. So we're in a pretty good position to do a big move, because what's probably going to happen is we're probably going to get a bunch of people that, like, oh, fell in the ice or something horrible is going to happen. Captain Shaw has been cautious. Are you talking to me, or are we... Oh, we're overhearing. Okay, and we're still set to match the... we're still set to match the arrival of rescue. I feel like I read that sentence wrong. Aye, let's not waste any more time. The boiler can't last forever. Okay, Templeton, I must retire for the evening. I'll see you for the morning requests. Okay? I'm gonna call it a night. See you for breakfast. None of these people have, like, an option? Can't tend the furnace and jibber-jabbing. Nobody wants to talk to me. Let's listen in. Doctor, you seem worse for wear for this evening. Sorry, I've not had much sleep lately. Something disturbing your rest? Just some bad dreams. A shame, a shame. I understand. Get some rest early, Arthur. I'll inform you if an emergency arises. Oh, thank you, Kurt. You can thank me with a good night's sleep. Alright, let's talk to him. I should probably finish cleaning the equipment. You didn't have to do anything this week, Doctor. I wonder how my editor will find my report in its finished state. It was a nightmare getting my plague story published. Only the Daily Appeal was willing to pick it up. They were hardly the most reputable paper. You did wonders for their reputation, I understand. Yeah, she probably wants to hear that. Oh, coffee is so good today. Humboldt Bay. This is a special reserve super light roast. So good. Mmm. 5 loyalty. People buy the Daily Appeal just for the reports. I prefer that to being drowned out by other voices. Okay, fine. Alright, did we talk to everybody? I'm flattered, but I really ought to be getting some rest. Nobody wants to talk to me this week. Which is fine, because it's always so stressful to have to say the right thing or you lose loyalty. The building next to my kennels would often, wow. Anyways, play music on a phonograph. I would hear it through the open window for months on end. I would hear it as I worked. Over time, I had grown used to it. Do you miss it? I don't know what to say to her. This? Okay, good. I said the right thing. I say the wrong thing so often. It's not needed. I would not attempt to impose in such a way. Good. Good. And have we pet the dogs today? There we go. Good boys. We talked with them. We talked to him. Okay, that's it. Call it an evening. Let's, I don't know, see what happens. We're gonna move our camp. Ooh, okay. So we're doing really well with the crew, so we're gonna actually go down to starvation. So we have currently nobody freezing, so I am going to do half rations. So I will have a person that's malnourished and freezing, and we're moving. So we actually, ooh. Yep, I'm going to do it. We're likely to take a really big hit right now, because we're also moving our camp. But we got to take the hits when we are in good shape, and try not to take the hits when we're already in bad shape. Okay, 3 freezing. Oh, we don't want 4 freezing. We can do 3 freezing, no problem. 4 freezing is really bad for us. Okay, but we also hunted emperor penguins for the first time, and I don't know what they do. Maybe they cure freezing. Okay, week 11. So we haven't actually moved the camp? Oh, here we go. Is there anything we can click on before we move the camp? No, here we go. Moving the camp. After a hard morning dragging the boats, the crew came across deeper snow ahead. I have flares. Is this the time? The snow on the ice is getting deeper. We'll need to find a better path before dragging the whole crew through it. I'll be happy to take up the reins. Yeah, he's the scout. But best we leave that to one of your scouts. The ice behind us is encroaching. We needn't lag behind with the cane. Oh, the old limp isn't that bad, Templeton. It's bad enough. Time is of the essence. Very well. You can't go wrong with my team anyways. They're capable of finding a path. Captain, if you want to judge the course yourself, you should go ahead with them. I'll advise, we don't know what lies ahead. Best not to take any... I mean, the captain doesn't go out on an away mission, first of all. This isn't the original series. But second of all, the scouts are fully capable. What would be going along to do? Like, you know what? I'm going to go along with them. Because I have flares. That's why. Choose a scout to send forward. I mean, like, no offense, but the biggest one? Right? You with me, let's go. I have flares, so I'm hoping me going, and like if wildlife attacks, I have flares, I'm hoping that's what helps. You and Quinsley trudge your way further ahead, keeping an eye out for dips in the snow that could damage boats. It isn't long before you both hear a sound from ahead. Where the ice is thinner, stop. The eggshell surface of the floes erupt, revealing a large, slimy creature, mouth agape, with piles of razor-sharp teeth. Yeah, terrifying. Even, like, real talk, though, even, like, cute steels are actually terrifying. If they, like, wanted to kill you. Oh, but a leopard seal. Yeah, there's a... Yeah, terrifying. Terrifying. Use bolt action. Use the flares! I have the flares! Yes! Let's use the flares. Because I don't know if this is true, but I don't want to use the guns because I think it might use it like a resource, in which case I won't have the ability to use the gun in future hunts. With a growl, the leopard seal retreats, returning to the water where it came, sinking into the depths below. I'm so glad I came along. All right, this is... I actually thought this was what was going to happen, so that was great. It would seem the creature came far too close for comfort. That was closer than I'd care. Oh, like he would have died if I wasn't out there. Good thinking with the flare. We'll need those flares to signal for rescue. Let's hope it was worth it. I have 3 flares. Calm down. Yes, and let's hope the creature doesn't return. It's something of a shame. We could have taken the creature out. Oh, should I have shot the creature? I thought I was gonna, like, lose the gun if I did that. It would have kept us fit and proper for weeks, I'd say. Yes, well, it wasn't worth the risk, I'd say. Come now, Captain. That momentary distraction should not impede our progress. I just got an achievement for Act 1. How do people beat this game in 6 hours? That's Act 1? That's Act 1? I've been playing this game for like, what, 6 hours total? Okay. That was Act 1? Oh, okay. Well, geez. The last 4 weeks have been faster than the first 4 weeks, though. Yeah, let's talk about the, let's talk about the leopard seal attack. I like how summer's coming, but it's negative 31 degrees. It's the coldest it's been so far. Let's talk about summer. By all estimates, it appears summer has arrived on the ice, a prime occasion for hunting. Okay. And comparable respite with the truly freezing temperatures, the worst of which is yet to come. Oh. Okay, so it's going to get colder. Great. With the arrival of summer comes the promise of winter. What season have we been in? I mean, we've been out here for 12 weeks, so I guess we went through a whole season. We went through spring, I guess? We must enjoy the respite while it lasts. This is my journal, so I can say whatever I want. It's not going to affect anything. Hunting, scouting, even opportunity for play a month. Yep, sign off. Honestly, I'm not going to spend time on my journal. Okay, so new screen, new load. Let's talk to everybody. The dogs have been on edge since that creature attacked. The dogs probably would have scared it off. I mean, like, 1 leopard seal versus 1 dog. I don't want any part of that. I'd be very afraid for the dog. But a pack of dogs? They're going to surround it. They're going to scare it. I mean, it sounds pretty good. Okay, the dogs have been ever seen. Blah, blah, blah. They prefer to be hunters on the ice. Oh, I guess that makes sense. If he's popping out of the ice, that would be pretty terrifying for a dog. All right, good point, good point. Let's hope we never repeat this situation. Let's go. That's it? That's all? And then we pet. And then we pet. And then we pet. Okay. One of these days I'm getting an achievement for petting the dogs, but not today. It was so big. Oh, everybody's talking about this now. I mean, leopard seals are big, but we've also been hunting elephant, like, seals, right? Elephant seals? Is that what they're called? They can't be bigger than an elephant seal. All right, we're gonna Google. Google. Leopard seal size. All right, we've got 200 to 600 kilograms. Hiya. 3.5 meters. Okay, but now we go elephant seal. And we will compare. Yeah, they're bigger. No, they're about the same. Why is this... Sorry, that one was in metric, and this one is in imperial. But, either way, elephant seals are bigger. I'm fairly certain. Yes. So, anyways. They're all huge. Like, that's the thing. They're all huge, and they're all terrifying. But I'm just wondering why the crew is so rattled from a leopard seal. Leopard seals, I think, are more dangerous than elephant seals. At least from a human's point of view. I don't know if you're a fish. How do you feel about that? I don't know. I don't know much about the ocean because I don't really like it. I get very seasick. Captain! Close one yesterday, wasn't it? I'm just making up voices. I haven't been doing voices for these people. Let's hope there aren't any more beasties looking for dinner. You know what? I think I made the right choice with the flare, because the flare is an item that you get from an event, and getting that flare meant giving up something else. So I think in the end, I actually made the right choice with the flare, but the game wants to, like, cast a little doubt, like, oh, maybe you should have shot it. So I can kind of like, maybe I should have. Oh, yes, we will feed. Okay, what do we get here? So penguins are better food than they are... Yeah, they're better food than they are fuel. Yeah, I mean, let's toss little penguins in here. We're actually running out of inventory space, which I didn't think was a thing. Maybe it's not. Maybe it scrolls down. I have no idea. But yeah, let's go crazy, man. Let's feed all our little penguins in here. And then I gain 3 bonus food because I have a person that's malnourished. Weird benefit there. Oh, one of the person that's frozen is also malnourished, so I could actually just take them to the medical tent. And then I don't have to do the other things. All right, let's talk to everybody. Mr. Gloss, the beast was quite a specimen. I wonder if we'll encounter another of its kind. I guarantee we will. So the problem is you cure frostbite at random. So if I assign the person to the medical tent that's frozen and malnourished, they might then be cured. But I'm wondering if I assign them first. Well, let's test. Does it change the random nature of things if I assign them first? We're going to find out. Okay, frozen and malnourished. So if I assign him... What? What's going on? That was weird. That was super weird. Okay, this might be a mistake, actually, in hindsight. But we're gonna test things. We're gonna test the random nature of this game. Let's do the requests, and then we'll finish the jobs. Captain! This territory of ice we find ourselves on, it would seem we had the pick of the litter. Really? The ice is teeming with life. Oh, good, because we were almost out of hunting spots before. Life that has never encountered are like in the past. We'll be able to hunt our hearts to content. Great. Until we come across another leopard seal, we should be cautious. It seemed we'd be wise to spend a good deal of the time here. Okay. I mean, that seems like what he wants to hear. It's not going to change what I do. It seems this way, however, we will not be able to stay here forever. Kirk has left me his assessment of the coming dangers. The ice is not stable. Put simply, we have the dead ice encroaching behind us, and the risk of pressure ridge bubbling up and forming ahead of us. We cannot stay for too long, at least we find ourselves trapped here. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know anything about ice, but I'm guessing the guy we brought along to tell us what's going on in the ice does. So that's good. They're shaken from the crowd. Yeah, I'm going to say they're shaken from the attack. Of course. But that's not what I meant. Your time as captain of this expedition has surpassed that of Captain Hunt. But it's not the case in all eyes. Oh, this is where the loyalty is actually going to come into play soon. Take the Stoke brothers, for instance. They voted against you. They still speak of Hunt as the captain and refuse to moniker you. That's not true. One of the brothers likes me, so this game missed that. Ooh, a spam call. How exciting. No. Cancel. Every song that the Elder One plays on his accordion, there are traditional songs of sea folk. He's loyal to Hunt, as clear as day. Yes, he's loyal to Hunt, and, very loyal to him. I would be careful around those two. No, I'm not afraid of them. All we need is one insubordinate enough to pull the lead. I think, and I don't know how this game's actually going to play out, but I think ultimately those two, even if they're loyal to Hunt, they care most about the crew surviving. So as long as I keep that in mind, I think they're not going to mutiny. And also, if you want to mutiny, go ahead. Somebody else want to run this? I don't want to run this. I'll just be a hunter. Leave me alone. I don't want to be in charge. Probably not a very compelling game if you're somebody else is in charge. Okay. I will not allow distrust to sow among the crew. Duly noted, and I will be careful. They may be loyal to Hunt, but they do their work. That's all I care about. You know, I'm going to say that. That's because that's actually how I feel. And if I lose a little loyalty with this guy, I don't really care. I've got a lot with him. I'm simply stating what we should look out for. Regardless, you have some requests to deal with. They're waiting outside. Captain Shaw, this area is teeming with life. Native life at that. These creatures have never seen humans before. They don't even know how to run. Some will even approach out of curiosity. Now I feel bad. We've got penguins coming up and being like, hey, what are these things? And we're like, but we're gonna survive on this ice. Even if it means the penguins. Sorry, penguins. Sorry, not sorry? In my opinion, we should engage in the hunt as often as possible while we can. Okay, yes, I agree. I think she's just telling us, hey, you need to hunt more. I'll agree. I agree we need to hunt more. Captain, I have a bottle of wine. I have this bottle of wine in my personal stores. Okay, my wife and I plan on enjoying it on our trip home, but it seems that much further out then we'll believe. Okay, okay. So we thought, why not share it with the crew? Ring in a happy new cramp. Excellent idea. Absolutely. Six decorum, that's it? I was hoping for like 20. Okay. I guess we could have, like, burned it for fuel. Okay, listen in. Are you just waking now? Couldn't sleep. Scared of another seal attack? Aye. Well, at least you're honest about it. So people are really freaked out about the seal. Like, I'm not trying to minimize it. I'd be terrified too, like, in real life, but I just thought this crew wouldn't be as terrified. Okay, so we assign all the jobs, and then... Yes, and then we hunt. Okay, so we're going to assign the engineers to raise the heat. Healed freezing. Healed freezing. Healed freezing. Whoa! I healed 3 freezing? Is that what just happened? Instead of 2? I think I was only supposed to heal 2. I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. And then the person in the medical tent... Here, let's look. So the person in the medical tent... Did I do this correctly? Okay! It could still be random, right? We're dealing with such small numbers that I don't have enough data to, like, say definitively. But I assigned this guy to the medical tent and then randomly cured other people of freezing, hoping that it wouldn't cure him because the medbay will cure him and that it would cure somebody else. So far, now again, we're dealing with such small numbers that I don't have proof, but so far that worked. So either we got randomly lucky because we didn't want it to cure him because he's going to be cured anyways. Okay, so great. That is great news. Okay, we're doing okay on food. What's this? Ale kegs. Oh yeah, cure demoralization. Yeah, let's just I mean, there's no reason not to top it off. And we'll actually just feed the things that actually let me go back. We'll feed the things that can't really be used in the furnace first. Oh, I did that inefficiently. Oh, I thought it was 6 instead of 9. I wasn't doing my math. I lost food. What a waste. What a waste. Okay. So new camp. Let's go back a week. Where's our other camp? What? Oh, we lost everything? Oh, that's not good. That means we have to spend a lot of resources scouting this week. Not super happy about that. Not super happy about that at all. So this will be 3 dogs. I mean, we have enough food for right now. Whew. Have you started eating the dogs yet? No, the dogs are last. The dogs are last because we can't hunt or do anything without them. The dogs are safe. 100% safe. Every decision I make puts them first in this game. Absolutely. Absolutely first. Well, I mean, we don't really have much of a choice, so yeah, let's send 4 people out here. Yeah, it's just if we had one more dog, we could be so much more efficient. Because it's like a minimum of 3. mean, I'd love to put the scientists out here, but... Alright, it's not maximally efficient, but I think I'm going to do my last fuel. Just... We have so many sailors for once available, and we don't have enough dogs available. Like, it's a weird situation we put ourselves in. But here we go. Actually, no, hold on. Wait, no, I do need the scientist. Okay, yeah. This will also get us a little decorum, so that's fine. We've got 69 decorum. Nice. Yep, and we have one dog that's just get to chill today. Do we want to throw anything in the furnace? Sure. Throw that in. Okay, again, we're doing okay. I think I made a lot of decisions early on that really helped in a really big way, which was collecting all the resources and collecting all the tools. I could see how you could make a choice in week 2 or 3 that would just set you off in a path that might be impossible to come back from. I say this as it's week 12, realizing that it's going to get colder and things are going to get harder. I also have 3 crew that are just doing nothing right now, which I don't love. Sure. I'll assign somebody for an interview. Does that sound crazy? Here, you interview. You've already got somebody in your med bay. I could have assigned another person to the med bay, and that would be just like one person that's less likely to get hurt. Alright, I still have 2 sailors doing nothing. That's rare. I need more dogs. If we're out here long enough, I feel like we could get more dogs. I mean, right? The crew have their meal. Dinner is shared and stories are traded. Whoa! There's a lot to click on today. This is some kind of record. Some kind of record of things to click on. Evening, Captain! Well, now I'm glad I have 2 crew left. I might actually need a crew for some of these stories here. Dog breeding? Yes. I was thinking if we had 1 more dog, we could like be maximally efficient because it'd be a multiple of 3 and almost everything we do takes 3. The sailors are recovering from their night of drinks. I hope so. They just really... They really are wanting to chat on week 12 here. Also, welcome to the show. Okay. I am out of coffee. Well, there you go. That's how you drink 40 ounces of coffee. Okay, the dogs were pleased when I began humming. I fear I may have to aspiring singer. I'm sure the crew will get music reminds me of home. I take it the same for you. I'll say that. Like, I want to be nice to her, but like she also doesn't. She's not a very nice person. Yay! I said the right thing. There is no home to be reminded of. I prefer to keep moving. Perhaps the ability to do so is what I miss. All right, that's fine. As long as I get 5 loyalty. How are we doing with her? Are we close? Because we've had several good weeks in a row. We're getting close. This guy, we're never gonna get there. This guy, we're just above. I mean, we've got almost everybody. Wait, where's the doctor? Oh. This is the doctor. The doctor is barely loyal to us. We're still recovering from that one bad week. Alright, we gotta go in and pet the dogs. Of course. Of course. Of course. And yeah, oh, this is the hardest guy to talk to. So let's hope I do the thing. I heard the photographer calling my songs poetry earlier. Never thought about being poet. I can't even write. Music and poetry are similar. You see the comparison, can't you? Writing isn't a requirement. Poetry is oral too. You're right. I've heard your music. Poetry is not the word I would use. I don't like. Why would I say any of these? I guess I'll say this. I don't know. He hates everything I say, so... Suppose so. Still don't like it. Alright, well, we didn't lose loyalty with him, so I'll take that as a win. Captain, you needn't call me here so frequently. Really? This dude's always wanting to talk to me. You received my updates each day. You should focus on the crew or your own rest. This is my time to rest with my acquaintance. Oh, he's gonna like that. Oh, he liked that. Flattering. I do not deny that we are partners in this endeavor. I suppose to act of survival goes beyond the simple professional relationship. Yeah. Look at all the things to click on. This is the most things to click on of any week. Week 12, everybody. Lost in thought? Again, I don't know how people beat this game in 6 hours. Like, not even speed running. Like Batman 396 is a speedrunner? No. Not even speedrunning. People just play this in 6 hours? How is that possible? Oh, we can only be thankful none were harmed. Indeed. Yeah, I did a great job with the animal. Talked to this guy. Overheard some crew talking about how they miss proper food back on the land. Ungrateful. We should have smacked them. I can't blame them, though. We've been out here quite a while. You don't miss the land, do you? Maybe it's the switch up. Their complaints are ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with your food. Like me. Yay! Like me! Still, they miss something. That's fair. For me, it's the sea I miss. Yeah, I'd rather be on the ocean than on the ice, but I'd rather be home. Timmy, don't be wandering off. I'm fine, Da. Stick close to me. Don't you know what's out there? I said I'm fine. Alright, well, he's gonna get eaten. You look a bit shaken. Wonder if another attack for some beastie. I'm more worried about one of them getting into this boiler. If it's wrecked, we're done for. Think we should have an overnight watch? I'll handle that. Hammond never sleeps. He is going to die. And, I don't know what we're going to do about that. Evening. That rescue ship better be coming. Yeah, it's a good ways off. Don't trust that benefactor to follow through. Said, haven't you worked with them before? Aye. They paid me well. When all goes right. I've always been the type to weigh their purse before anything. Okay. I don't know anything about the benefactor. It's a mystery still. That was definitely Joe's coat we found, wasn't it? You think they're still out there? I wouldn't be surprised. Hunt's tough for an old man. We don't know how long the jack was out there. Don't get our hopes up. Captain, tell them they're not getting carried away. I mean, the old captain and like 4 crew members just ran off. Like, I don't know. They're gone. They didn't. I don't know. We can't know anything for sure. You know what? We survived this long. Why can't they? I've lost 5 loyalty? I thought I was going to gain loyalty with that guy. Don't encourage them. Nah, the jacket means something. It could mean Joe froze to death. Oh, man. I lost loyalty for a guy that wasn't even in that conversation. Oh, wow. Okay. We've got a whole meeting going on over here. This is the most things to click on ever. You make your way towards the main camp, approaching Kirk as he speaks to Nutley. Well, it's not that I find use in it. I understand. I know the struggles of having so much pressure put upon you at a young age. So you're saying we're nervous. You were nervous when you were my age. No, of course not. I was 6'5" Okay, in 6'5" playing rugby. But of course, I can empathize. You approach. You notice Kasha following close behind you. A few steps with some hesitation. Kirk's eyes catch you. And he calls both of you over. Ah, Captain. I was just helping our good doctor. Our first trip on the ice has got him shaken. Calm his spirits. Nutley is more resilient than he appears. He'll be fine. It'll take more than... How about, like, I don't know, that's a compliment, right? Yes, it was a compliment. Nutley is noticeably taken aback by your statement. Do you really think that? Of course. I can see it myself. I know a brave man when I see one, and I'm looking at one right now. Why? Who's behind me? Alright. I half the time I don't know if what I'm saying is the right thing, because some crew members don't like when you compliment them, and some really need the compliment. So, Nutley really needs a compliment, but still, I just didn't know how it was going to go. Oh, are you serious? Oh, apologies. Nutley stares at the floor. I probably don't have it in me, not compared to the rest of the crew. The rest? Yes, I look at someone like Hammond rescuing the boiler. I know Kasha covered the plagues in the streets, and you with your famous expeditions. What do I have? You're a doctor. You perform surgery. That's brave enough as it is. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Oh, thank you. You're a trained surgeon. None of the rest can say that. It's true, Nutley. You're a valuable part of the crew. Yeah, you're a valuable part of the crew. He heals people of all ailments in 1 week. That's pretty impressive. Oh, everybody loves that. No, we're just having a great conversation, aren't we? Oh, we're all doing a good job of pulling our weight around here. Nutley returns to a tent. Kurt begins to stare. All right, good. I'm hopefully they have a fun conversation. Have we clicked on everybody? No. Evening, Shaw. It's been quite a while. Ooh. Longest I've been on the ice, no doubt. What was your previous record? Nowhere close. Not even a month. Oh boy. Ooh. If you stay this long and make it out. Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean to cast a dark cloud. Oh boy. Will? Will? That's everybody. Let's call it an evening. Okay, we have 2 people that aren't even working. I hate that. Okay, we're doing really good on the slider. Just heads up, if you play this game, the slider is super weird with the mouse. It's easier to click on it and then use the keyboard arrows. Just heads up. So I think we're gonna go 1 malnourished. Oh, look at this! Look at the heat where the red bar is, because it's colder. Because it's colder, you actually have to adjust things. Oh, I don't like that. So, wow. So it used to be that one person would be freezing. Now, even at normal rations, 1 crew member is frozen. Okay. Remember how I was saying, oh, I have been doing really well in this game. Now it makes sense. It gets harder. They did say it's going to get colder, but I didn't realize like that was the effect. Okay, well, for what we save on food, we will use on fuel, because you can burn the seals as fuel. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing. But we need to go hunting big time. See, we still lost a quorum. That's what's so crazy. All right, we just have to get... We have to get more people hunting. Whoa! I guess because it's colder, more people freeze on the hunt also? 1, 2, 3, 4 people freeze hunting, and 1 because it was cold. And where'd the malnourished come from? Oh, from the lack of food. That makes sense. Okay, that one's on me. Woo, okay. Rough start, week 13. 2 weeks at the second camp. Okay. Anybody to talk to? Yes, okay. You approach Hammond at the boiler. Morning. Starting to miss the ship. Got spare times on my hand. I've got spare time on my hands now. First time for anything. You see it like it's a bad thing. I show your phone. He's real touchy. Like all he wants to do is work. So like I don't actually know what to say. I think I'm gonna say I'm sure we'll find something. Yes, that was the right thing. He just likes to work. Spare time's a poison. You want to avoid it when you can. I hear that. Okay, how'd I do on the hunt? Well, first of all, we're probably going to have to assign engineers because we have so many people freezing. So that's fine. Okay, yeah, let's check out our resources. How do we do on the hunt? We got 17 of these guys. Only 3 of these guys. Ooh. Yeah, we're running low here. So, just in case, sometimes some of the requests actually require us to, like, use fuel or food. So, I'm going to use that now. I'm going to burn one of the seals because it'll cure one of the freezings. And now we'll do the requests, and we'll see what comes up. Oh, I'm not accusing you of anything. Then why do you keep launching questions at me? I told you on the ship that the engineering was impeccable. Then why did we sink, Hammond? Why am I sentenced to the ice? That's not fair, Templeton. It's not his fault that we sank. We got stuck in ice. That's the engineer is not responsible for that. That's either the scouts or the captain. Or both. I've got more important things to be getting on with, Templeton. I just need to know what happened to the Temperance. Was it sabotage? They stop and turn at you. Captain, good for you to join us. Templeton was just interrogating me. Not an interrogation. We have questions here, Mr. Hammond. Templeton has a point, Hammond. Was a temporary compromise. You must have questions of your own, Hammond. I'll start there. 5 loyalty. Aye, I do. Does Shaw even know who the benefactor is? I don't. Do I get to find out? Looks between you and considers a moment. The scientist scans the room before moving to pick up a food tin from the corner. He lifts the tin and throws it towards you. The people who make the tobacco and the tin are the benefactors? I like this image too. That's fun. Tinned fresh peaches. Consumed within 3 days of opening. Are you serious? That's who's paying for this. We might die in the middle of nowhere for a tin food company, Shaw. They have additional investments. I've known smugglers to swear by these tins at sea. Yeah, I'll say that since that's my, like, ability. It's no matter anyways. The money is good. This changes nothing about the mission. The mission is our survival, not money. Of course, but I'm certain you would appreciate a handsome pay as your reward for said survival. Yeah, but, like, why? Why is this company spending so much money on this expedition? The 2 men observe each other. Are we in agreement, Captain? Aye, for now. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to Grimley first in case we need to devote resources. He's the one that hates us the most. Shaw noticed something. Crew were going in there was interviews with the photographer all shaken, but they always feel better when they come out. It seems that speaking with Belfour helps alleviate some of their stress and trauma. I thought you should know. Yeah, I already know that. Well, Captain, you should continue to take any blah blah blah. All right, well that was like a tool tip. Hi, Captain. Pleased to say I have quite a headache this morning. The crew greatly appreciated the wine. It's only a shame that we have to wait until we're back on land. Hey, okay, because when I did the wine thing, I only got 6 decorum, and now I just got 12 more for reporting in. A grand celebration for our return is in order. Ah, now we're concerned ourselves with getting home. Best not to celebrate early. Of course not. Still a good time to be had. All right, great. That was good. Let's do Kurt. Hey, Captain. The sunlight won't last forever, you know. I know. No time like the present to play a game of rugby. Oh, absolutely. That sounds like a great idea. Why not? Keeps the spirits high and the blood pumping. The active crew is a healthy crew. Yeah, I totally agree. We should definitely be playing rugby. A wonderful idea. I'm sure the crew will appreciate it. Oh, I have to sign somebody? I have to sign 3 people? Oh, is this really a good use of my time? All right, we've got the malnourished guy, we've got the freezing guy, and we've got the other freezing guy. We're gonna send 3 people to play rugby. Only because I think we don't have enough people to do the hunting and the scouting anyways, because we don't have enough dogs. I probably should have sent 4 in hindsight, but it's fine. 6 decorum. Would have liked a little bit more, actually. Chances are we don't have come often, blah, blah, blah. All right, Junior. Shaw. I did a stock of our current food after leaving the Temperance camp. We're burning through food in stores at a fair rate. I know. I have to make that decision every week. Lucky game is abundant here. So far, so not true with the abundant game. We need to scout more. It should not be difficult to stockpile further stores. For the time being, yes, but winter is approaching fast. I know, we need some big game. And with it, the game will start to dry up. We need to make the most of our time here if we're going to survive winter. Whew, what's your estimate, Mr. Stoke? It's hard to say, but we'll need enough to last us 12 weeks. 12 weeks? That's a bare minimum, assuming the tightest rations possible during winter. Understood, thank you. Okay, so I think that's the game telling me, max out your hunts. Absolutely max out your hunts. But we should consider the encroaching winter. If we don't have enough to last winter, survival is just not possible. Perhaps you noticed the discontent among the crew. Sideway glances and the like. Have you? I have indeed. You may thank the Elder Stoke for that. Perhaps you should listen to what he's been playing as for late for the crew. Songs of Despair. He seems intent to sow distrust among the crew. He's becoming a problem. I don't think he's trying to sow distrust. I think he's just depressed. We should have kept that accordion. What do you suggest we do? I cannot say. Stoke seems to have dug his heels in. You'll need to find some way to appease him. Either that or remove his accordion from the equation. I'll have to hear those songs for myself first. Surely that would cause more conflict. Whatever, I lost 5 loyalty, I don't care. You're wrong. Okay, the crew will not be happy, but perhaps a forceful show of authority is necessary. No, I'm not going to remove his accordion. Life is better when you're not lugging equipment off the ship, don't you think? Har! And if you're one of the young ones, I was throwing my back out every day. Well, some well-deserved rest is coming our way. If you think this is the end of work, you have another thing coming. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got. Okay, let's do the engineers. And let's cure some people. Great. Yeah, we cured 3 people with 2 engineers. That's great. Yeah, we're gonna need that. So we have 1 malnourished person. So let's feed this. We're probably gonna need. The reality is, we're probably gonna need some of these animals for fuel more than food. So let's just do this for now. We'll get our bonus food. We're okay on food. If we leave the person malnourished, they're gonna get scurvy. So it's like, and then they're gonna die the next week. So we have to be really careful with that. Okay. Let's maximize our hunt. I feel like the game has made a very clear signal that... Yeah, the game has made a very clear signal that we will not be able to hunt soon. So let's do the Emperor Penguins, which are probably considered to be a medium resource. Send the father-son team. Yeah, I kind of want small game or big game, because I get bonuses for that. I don't get bonuses for a big game or a medium game. So that's 5 dogs. So let's do 1 scout. Do 1 scout here. Oh, that did not give us more food. Okay, how are we doing on food? Not great. So we have to hunt. I was hoping to scout and get a hunt and then do 2 hunts, but we didn't. So let's do another scout. Oh, man, yeah. All this abundant game, we had more food at our other place. So just throwing that out there. All right. Yeah, we can only send 4 crew, so I should have assigned 1 more crew for rugby. You know, I have these 3 scientists. I could put them... I could do... Instead of 2 penguin, I could do 3 research. You know what? I'm going to do that. Instead of 2 penguin, I'm going to do 3 research, because it's kind of the same thing. So research algae in the green ice. I'm fairly certain the research doesn't like matter. Like, oh, algae, can we eat it? Like, I don't think that matters. But this seems like a better use of our last resource instead of getting like 2 penguin, you know? It's like, here we go. We got some decorum, we don't get food, and we have essentially hunted almost nothing except for these penguins. So this is not a great week for us. The game has told us you're going to run out of food. So I need to get going. The crew have their meal. I need to do hunts and hunts and hunts, but you have to scout before you can hunt. Dinner is shared and stories are traded. All right, let's talk to this guy. He's the one causing us problems, apparently. You notice the sailors are still seated around the campfire, listening with rapt attention as Grimly plays his accordion. As you continue to play, the crew will join in on the song. There we go. It's kind of quiet, isn't it? Never tells which way is south. Hardly tells their arse from mouth. They never had a notion for taking our command. I don't know why it's so quiet. I can turn it up a little. Send us to the hells for biscuits. We eat out of their hands. We eat out of their hands. So I can speak to Grimling in private. I can laugh it off or smash the accordion. Captain Shaw can't move a pace. What a waste of hauling space. They never. I mean, Captain Hunt abandoned the ship. I have no idea why they're loyal to him. If you want somebody else to be captain other than me, then, like, fine. Like, have Grimly be captain. But why be loyal to Hunt? He straight up abandoned ship. And he wasn't like, I'm going to go look for rescue or I'm going to find a path ahead. He just left. I'm going to laugh it off. I'm definitely not going to smash the accordion, but I'm just like, why are they loyal to Hunt? Somebody else, I don't want to be captain, personally. They begin to laugh in turn. Oh, I'm maxed out on decorum. That's some bad timing because I'm going to lose some tonight. The festivities, dinner wind down, they all return to their business. I'll laugh it off, but I'm just like, why are you loyal to Hunt? He is bad. He is a bad guy. Pshaw! Do you look at me as an old man? Don't mistake me. I know I'm getting up there in years, but I'm a father, not a grandfather. You're perfectly capable, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, he's been doing a great job. Leading the scouts and the hunts and stuff, yeah. All right, Robin. You can call me Captain. I don't mind being seen as an old man, just as long as I'm not a useless old man. No, you're not a useless old man. Runts da. Captain, you have any children of your own? No, none. Didn't think so. Most of the crew don't know what it's like. True. Tucker! Captain, I never thought I'd say it, but I'm starting to miss being on proper land. There's more drink. Oh, what do I know about Tucker? Here, let me say the right thing. Tucker, 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 Tucker. Who's Tucker? Tucker, 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 Tucker. Tucker? 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 Who's Tucker? Who's Tucker? Who's Tucker? Did I run out of people? I don't know who Tucker is. That's fine. There's more drink back on land. Ah. Does have that going for it. A lot of bad memories back on land. Okay, whatever. That seemed fine. All right. Well, okay. In my flying machine. Apologies. The tune has not left my head for weeks. Oh, it's a song. At the very least, I've found a matter to calm the pack. If it calms a dog, then it may be a tune. Then may the tune never leave your head. If you can make a request of Grimley, I'm sure he can learn a song. Which one do I say? I think both of these are fine. How about this one? Like, let's actually do it. Okay, good. Perhaps, but no, I will not intrude on the nightly entertainment. Okay. That's fine. And then, have we pet the dogs today? Boom. I said the right thing. I got 5 loyalty. Maybe if I had said the other thing, it would have been 10. I have no idea. Or maybe it would have lost loyalty. Honestly, I don't know, but I know I need the loyalty. I just can't accurately predict the right thing to say. Crewmate just asked me if the dog could serve as emergency fuel. Don't think they were serious, but I had a bloody good laugh imagining the kennel master's face when I suggested it. Sure, you tell Cordell. I'll watch. Casual work on your obituary. I think that's funny. Because it's not funny, so I think it's funny to say, like, she would straight up kill you. Oh, good. I said the right thing. You're a funny one now, are we? Pretty sure it's Captain's job to pass on the message. You should try it. Alright, we were just having a laugh, but no. The dogs are #1 priority in this game. No dogs, no survival. That's just facts. You know, I used to be much taller when we were growing up. It'd piss him off, something fierce. Being the older brother, even Hunt would poke fun. Wow, they've known Hunt a long time. I guess that makes sense. They've known him since they were kids. I could see. I don't suppose he'd appreciate me poking fun, would he? I'm sure I'd be happy to have something over him. Feeling nostalgic? How about feeling nostalgic? That's what he wanted to hear. Okay. I suppose so. Simpler times, that. I feel ya. Okay, Grimley? Hunt had a musician on his crew when I was a small one. Okay, here we go. Learn how to make and play the accordion from them. Then they just left. Always wonder what happened to them. I take it they were a carpenter as well? Can't have been happy to leave without a word. That's what I want to say, but this guy has, like, he's super weird. He doesn't like being, like, coddled or sympathized with at all. So I'm going to say, I take it they were a carpenter as well. Yes! I took up both roles. They had a mentor. I was the only one who showed interest. Alright, listen in on this conversation. It's good to have some music with dinner, is it not? I suppose we should take what's given to us. I intended to bring a phonograph, but there was no space among my equipment. A shame, but I quite enjoy what we have now. Alright, have we talked to everybody? We almost. Shouldn't you be with your father? I'm grown enough. Oh, I thought the same at your age. Aye, a long time ago. Heh. Consider yourself lucky someone's taking care of you, lad. Yeah, he was a stowaway. Enough time has passed. Our benefactor will have realized that a disaster has occurred. I've known our benefactor for quite some time. Rest assured, they will not be giving up on this expedition. Let us hope. Our hope rides on the rescue ship. Do they care about the... I'm going to say this. Like, I don't know. He's not going to give us any information. We can trust they'll send rescue. Responsibility in our end lies with surviving long enough to see it. Again, I don't really know why we came out here. Supposedly we came out here to find the other ship, which is here. But, like... Did we? Did we? You send a ship into the ice, and then another ship after it, and then another ship after that ship? We already talked to him, right? Miss the sea, I just don't feel in solid ice. Captain Hunt would tell me to suck it up if he were here. You still haven't grown used to it. Ooh, 5 loyalty with the guy that hates me! Amazing! Been serving on this ship since I was a lad. I didn't know I could talk to him twice, so bonus. Just the tiniest sliver of green screen. Always let me know, people. Always let me know. I appreciate it. It's still there. Because the way OBS is, I actually can't see it. Because there's a border around my screen. So I can't see a slight green screen poking through unless I look at my stream. Then I can see it. Alright, no other feelings is right with me. Never will. Same for Junior. Okay, whatever. Can we talk to him again? No. Can we talk to him again? No. Okay, I didn't realize you could talk to people more than once and get more than one loyalty bonus. We have people... Okay, so here's where I screwed up. We have 2 unassigned crew. I sent them out, like, hunting. They could be in the medbay. They could just be in the medbay. So, yeah, I messed up. Let's assign somebody for an interview. Yeah, they're just out on the hunt. Now, this guy's just sitting here doing nothing. Yeah, really messed that up. Okay. Oh, well. Something to think about in the future is, I was thinking, you know, send the sick people out, and if they get more sick, then I'll heal them, but I actually could have just healed them. Okay, what are we doing on fuel? This would cure the person of the freezing, but then we're, like, no, actually, we don't have enough fuel. I forgot to add fuel, so we don't have a choice. That's what we're doing with the fuel. And then this will actually cure somebody of their malnourishment. This would add somebody else malnourished. Let's go ahead and cure somebody of their... No, I have so much decorum. Man, I'm not sure what to do. So we're already gonna... Somebody's gonna develop freezing, so... Yep, we're gonna starve a little. We're gonna starve a little. That also means because we didn't get much food this week, that also means the person that's malnourished might have scurvy now. And then we're gonna get 4 people freezing that went hunting. That's what happened last time. Yep, that's my first scurvy. I gotta cure that or he dies. So I can either put him in the med bay. Let's see, if he's... Oof. If the same guy has scurvy and something else, then he goes in the med bay. Yeah, this is my first scurvy. Give him some OJ. I'll do him one better. I've got a tin of lemons. Sounds like an achievement. Oh, did I miss it? I actually didn't see if I got an achievement. But yes, I do have some tinned lemons, so I will be able to cure scurvy. But let's just see. If he has multiple ailments, then I'll just put him in the med bay. So this guy's freezing and malnourished. He can go in the med bay. Oh, but he's got frostbite. Frostbite means he has to go in the med bay. Oh, the scurvy means he's actually unavailable. So if I do the lemons, then he actually becomes an available crew member. Interesting. Lots of people to talk to. Yeah, week 14. Week 14. How do we... Oh, man, week 14. This is crazy. This one wandered in the tent this morning. Come along, Pascal. Don't bother the doctor. Did he get into your stores by chance? No. He just woke me from my sleeping bag. He was licking my face. A friendly one. No need to be frightened, doctor. I'm not. When do we get more dogs? You know, Richard, I much prefer a hearty dinner of wild game than what we had before. Never could stomach those tinned rations, least of all peaches. Is that so? I admit. I might be a little biased. Where I'm from, you could get fresh peaches by the bundle, right off the tree. Bite into one of those, it takes me back to my childhood. Oh, I mean, fresh fruit right off the tree is amazing. Where I grew up, or where I lived for a while, up in northern California, there was this little farm that I would sneak onto as a kid and steal their fruit. Probably not ideal, but it was amazing. Yes, peaches are native to your home island, I understand. I don't even know where peaches originate from, to be completely honest. I have no idea. Appleton didn't quite do the flavor justice when they decided it should have them all. Okay, it's too processed, I'd say. Of course, concessions have to be made in order to encourage further production. Are you sure there is an issue with the flavor? Or do you simply prefer to live off the land? You know, it might just be that. I admit, there's a certain satisfaction in gathering your meal for yourself. What is this conversation we're listening to? Thankfully, these days are long behind us. Anyways, I must attend today's request. Okay, all right. I've got things to do. I'm sorry, we can't have a conversation about peaches. Morning, Captain. I think I'm gonna miss summer when it leaves us. Yeah, again, we're in summer right now, and it's the coldest it's been. I'm very confused how the seasons work down here. Never took you for a summer man. Why is that? I say, bring on the winter. Let this place show its worst. Yeah, we'll say that. No, he hated that. I thought he'd like it. Tempting fate with that one, Captain. Winter means colder. Colder means having to waste more fuel. Of course he hated that. What am I thinking? Using more fuel, he would hate that. Of course. Oh well. So we've got so many people freezing. All right. That cures a freezing. Oh wait, before we do this, before we feed to cure freezing, let's assign people to the medical tent. No, before we assign people to the medical tent. Okay, no, we take requests. Yes, we take requests and then we do things. All right, is there anyone else we need to talk to? Did we pet the dogs today? Okay. All right, we'll take requests and then we'll deal with the other stuff. Yes, let's talk to Runt. Captain, I've been thinking. What is it, young man? Well, I'm not a very good sailor. I'm small and I'm not very strong. I know, I've been saying that from the beginning. But I still want to help. There's plenty of sailors, but there's not many scouts or scientists or engineers. Well, those roles require specialized skills. I can learn. Dr. Nutley loaned me his books, and I've been learning to read. I can still help just a little. Earning a doctorate is out of the question in this scenario, but the training's not out of question. If you're diligent, I suppose, you can be taught the basics enough to lend a hand. That's what I thought. Captain, please? Ooh. I think we need an engineer more than anything else. But a doctor, another doctor is not a bad choice. Yeah, I think engineer, because we'll be able to cure 3 or 4 people from freezing, I think, if I'm understanding how that works. And that's every time we go on a hunt, 4 people come back freezing, so we gotta do that. Go speak to him and he'll show you the ins and outs of engineering. It's also a way to where we can use less fuel and keep doing more. Oh, we gained 15 loyalty with Hammond too? Really? He's loyal to us now. Wow. Actually, everybody is... Oh, except for Dog Lady. What happened there? Dog Lady and, of course, the guy that's never going to be loyal to us. Okay. Great. I doubt Hanlon will have much patience for the boy, though I suppose impatience will lead to quick results. Cool. Let's talk to the doctor. Kurt's game of rugby was a rousing success. Everyone was eager to get involved. But... I'm not, but Kurt dragged me into a game. I was tackled fairly hard. I'm still feeling it, to be honest. I'm not alone. Oh boy. We're at full decorum, which is like unfortunate because I keep doing things that people love. If you lose decorum, instant game over, by the way. Where if you lose food and stuff, people start dying. But instant game over if you lose decorum. So it's nice that we're at 100, but in a way it's like too much because we keep doing things that give us more. If you'll excuse me, I need to lie down. Perfect. I'm telling you, you're jumping the gun here, and I'm telling you, you're out of your bloody mind. Gentlemen, what seems to be the issue? Apologies for bursting in like this, but winter is on its way. We need to hunker down as soon as possible. If we want to survive the cold, we want the camp to be set up for winter in 2 weeks. And you disagree with this, Kurt. You want to protect from the elements, I understand, but I know just how long winter can last. If we haven't stockpiled enough food, we'll start starving to death from waiting for another winter. What does this mean? Would you suggest a longer period? Much longer. 5 weeks if we can. Oh, shoot! That's what the game was telling me earlier? They said we'll need 12 weeks to survive. That's what they mean? We won't be able to hunt for 12 weeks? Oh, we're getting a game over, folks. I'm calling it now. We're getting a game over. We have enough to live off. 2 weeks is all we need. I'm sorry, have you been on the ice before? You talk like you have. Don't need experience or common bloody sense. Man, calm down. There's no need to turn this agreement personal. Captain, your thoughts? I'll have to think this over. You both make good points. Oh, they hated that! They hated that decision. I should, like, reload that. They hated that decision. Wow. They would have liked it if I had just disagreed with one or the other. Captain, a suggestion. The ice at this camp seems stable enough that we could conceivably drill a hole through it. Ice fishing. I understand the crew are quite adept at that pastime. Yeah, actually, yeah, do ice fishing, of course. Of course do ice fishing. Who goes ice fishing? This guy goes ice fishing. Oh, I need 3 people to go ice fishing? You know what? We're doing it. I should totally reload. I should, right? Because, like, I didn't even make a decision. I could reload. Should I do it? Should I really reload? I could just reload. I should. 5 loyalty. Thank you, Captain. I'll direct them on their duties. Perhaps we could catch something worth our while. They just hated that I didn't make a decision. Better hurry? No, the way the reload works is you reload the whole week. Yeah. So the way the saves work is it's one week at a time. So I can just reload the start of this week or not. Yeah, let's do it. Let's reload. Should I? No, you know what? Maybe I live with that horrible decision. Our navigator and engineer seems at odd. They're both reasonable men. It won't come to that. Yeah. We can only hope. Everybody hated it. Each organ must be working in tandem to survive. Everybody hated that decision. The no decision at all decision. Warm today, relatively speaking. Oh, I can never get used to the cold. Blah, 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 blah. The island summer might be just when it's done. Yep, okay. Okay, so assign all 3 engineers. Here we go. Healed freezing, healed freezing, healed freezing, healed freezing. Okay, so I did get 4 people. So 3 engineers gives me 4 people. Awesome. Burn the last coal. burn a dude that's freezing. Okay, healed freezing. Great. So, who's all sick now? What do we got? We got malnourished, scurvy, frostbite. So frostbite and scurvy are bad. So watch this. Watch this. Why does the furnace not fall through the ice? That's an excellent question. Thank you for asking. So now we feed this. We'll go 1 tin lemons, because that will cure scurvy. And then we'll do 1 food, because then we'll get... Wait, no, hold on. Watch this. So we'll do the food. We'll do the food first, because that gives us a bonus. Now watch, we get a bonus for 6 food for people being malnourished. And then we go tinned lemons. Wait, whoa. That cures scurvy. Right? Okay. So, now we cure the scurvy. Okay. So now what's left? Now we have a malnourished and a frostbite. So the frostbite dude has to go to the tent, no matter what. There's just no way around that. So we'll go frostbite. Things are so good they might stay here instead of going back home. I know, right? Alright. This, I've made a mistake. I already know I made a mistake. That was a mistake. I messed up. Because now we don't have enough people to scout. And we have to get more food. Can I do this yet? I need 3 more research. That's... Oh, that drives me nuts. I need 3 more research. I have to assign scouts. I hate wasting all this on scouts. Oh, fish. I need 3 more research. Oh, I'm so gonna lose. All right. I mean, I guess I'm sending the scientists out on a hunt. We're gonna get less food than we eat by like triple this week. I wanted to go out on 3 hunts, but I wanted a big game and not these like tiny little penguins. Oh, these are emperor penguins. I should have sent my crew there. Can I undo it? Or did I? Is this the one I already did? No, that's not the one I already did. Did I do this one? Did I do this one? Which one did I do? Can I unassign them? I can't unassign them. Well, I don't know which one I did, but... I got confused about which animal is which. I think this is a bigger penguin. Yeah. I wanted 3 more research so we could hunt the elephant seals. And didn't get it. Didn't get research. All the scouting kind of turned into nothing. And we're out of people. We're out of people and we're out of dogs. So, dinner time. Alright, let's talk to people mad at me. I was looking at my contract, Captain. After you and Templeton, I'm next in command. So don't bloody die. I don't want the responsibility. Better you than Templeton. Oh, -5 loyalty. Oh no, he hated that. I guess that makes sense. He doesn't want to command at all. So you notice the sailors are still seated around the campfire listening. Oh, okay, he's gonna play another song. Same songs from last week. Alright, he's making fun of us again.
Captain has a frozen arse.
It unites the crew, at least.
No thawing soon.
Against you, is that what you want?
Never tells which
They're not
way
against
is
me.
south.
I'm doing a pretty good job on most of the
tells
loyalties.
their arts from my
Leadership
They
and question
never
after
had
ask.
a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells for
I've elected
biscuits.
to leave Grimly
Weed out
Deep
of
food
their
perspective.
hands. Weed out of their hands.
Very well. If the music comes to a close, Templeton marches up to Grimly. Mr. Glossy, return to your post immediately. The old man catches himself. Wait, did I say the wrong thing? Did I say the wrong thing? I meant like leave him alone. Did I say the wrong thing? Was this a dyslexia thing? I don't know what I just said to him now. Problem? Good song. What's it about? What? What is the song about? The crowd of sailors stay watching the confrontation. Did Shaw put you up to this? Just tell me, Mr. Stoke, what's the song about? Piss off. So why won't you tell me? Grimly reaches forward and grabs Templeton stiff by the collar. Oh no, I did tell him to leave him be. Get your hands. You know, I'm gonna actually, like, there's no point for violence. I'm gonna be stern with them, which I'm almost never stern with them. I lost 10 loyalty for that. Because I was stern. This was a bad week for me. Maybe I will replay week 14. We'll see. Good times. I'll see the chief go to the pit, Mr. Darling. Aye. Mr. Hammond's brilliant, but I have to admit he makes everything harder on himself. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm gonna do. This game, we're on week 14. This game is longer and longer than I thought. So for today, we're gonna call it there. I'd only plan on playing this 2 days, so hopefully I can finish this game on Wednesday. At this pace, I have no idea how that will be possible. There's 38 weeks. How is that possible? I don't know. But we'll be back next Wednesday, hopefully for the conclusion of this game. And I hope to see you there. And I hope you all had a wonderful day. Thank you, Evo, for the raid and the resubscribe. Thank you, everybody else, for joining me. Okay, everybody, have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye!